Hoarding has become a big concern around the nation.
Experts with the State Adult Protective Services say the problem is growing here in the valley as well. CBS 4's Tiffany Werthers joins us in the studio with more. Tiffany.
Nicole, Eddie, an expert says hoarding is a mental disorder marked by an obsessive desire to acquire a significant amount of possessions. The disorder can be deadly and dangerous if you don't take action.
As you first saw on CBS 4 News, last year nearly 24 dogs were found inside a woman's home in Rio Hondo. Graphic images show feces around the home, and even skeletal remains from one dog was found underneath the property. This is among the many cases bringing attention to hoarding in the valley.
We are seeing a higher trend of hoarding cases, animal hoarding cases as well.
Texas Adult Protective Services South District Director Ann Cortez says mental isolation is one of the signs of hoarding.
In the Rio Grande Valley area in Hidalgo County, we received almost 3,000 cases of abuse, neglect, and exploitation, and in Cameron County, close to 2,000.
Adult Protective Services brought in an expert on hoarding to their conference on South Padre Island to teach investigators how to recognize hoarding behaviors and explain safety precautions.
It's a big issue in America. 5% of our country hoards.
Matt Paxton says he has cleaned over 2,000 homes. When entering a home of a hoarder, Paxton says there are safety concerns including human waste, guns, stored chemicals, and pests.
You name it, we find it. Rats, animals, trash, used diapers.
Paxton says hoarding is caused by trauma and grief, and each house and hoarder is different.
It might take us 2 hours to get in the home, but if they trust us and they invite us in, it saves hundreds of hours on the back end versus me forcing my way in the first 10 minutes.
Experts say understanding the disorder and getting to the core of the problem is crucial.
What you have to remember is the grosser the hoard is, the more disgusting you or I get looking at it, the more love and understanding that hoarder needs.
People that see these or suspect abuse and neglect in their communities, that they call it in.
APS says Texas is a mandatory reporting state, so if you suspect abuse, neglect, or exploitation, you must report it. There are also several provider agencies and health clinics available to help adults. For more information, visit dfps.state.tx.us. In the studio, Tiffany Huerta, CBS 4 News and ValleyCentral.com.